an hourglass shape. And one of the things, the reason why I go by the hourglass shape is because the hourglass is the most proportionate. So by using that as your basis point, and everybody wants to have an hourglass shape. Am I right? So people that really want to have an hourglass shape, hello, good morning. So individuals that want to have an hourglass shape, this is the way that you could be able to achieve it, whether you have a pear shape or a triangle. An inverted triangle, which means you're larger at top, smaller at the bottom, a rectangle body type, or apple, or more of an oval. So the reason why, like I said, the reason why the guys that's jumping on now, we're going to use the hourglass benchmark because everybody wants to have that proportional shape, but it also allows for your outfits to look good. And it's not necessarily like, I'm not going to be about to be on here telling you guys to put on a corset. That's not what we're going to do today. Like, no, well, I'm not going to tell you that. But what I am going to give you is a couple of points that you can go by to be able to create the hourglass shape right there from your closet. So let's begin. So the reason why I love the hourglass shape too is because it helps a woman have her figure. So I'm gonna show you guys my outfit for today. And I had took my shoes off. Let me go get my shoes. So I'm doing more of a nude outfit today. So I'm wearing these. I'm so comfortable, you guys. They're so comfortable. And then I have on, this is my dress. Oh my God, you guys. Oh, I got a phone call. All right, so this is the dress that I'm wearing today. So I'm doing more of a neutral outfit today, you guys. Oh, can y'all see me? Y'all tell me? Okay, I guess y'all can see me. I'm not sure the way everything is going on here. This happens every time I get a call. Instagram just screen fully goes black. You can go here, click that here. There we go. All right, that worked this time. All right, thank you, love. I appreciate that. All right, so whenever we use the hourglass shape as our benchmark, you're going to see like that womanly shape come and form. And so it's always, if you guys see my last video earlier this week, wearing all black, maximizing your all black wardrobe, I kind of touched on how to get a proportionate shape. And so I began to tell you guys about the cut. All right, it's the cut of your dress. This dress was cut naturally in an hourglass shape. So with it being cut naturally in an hourglass shape, it's going to form that look for me automatically. So you can be able to buy your clothes in that way. Okay. So the fit of your clothes is very important because even like if you have the fit off wrong, your clothes can actually be able, cool. Okay. I'm glad you can see me. If you have, let's say you want to wear skinny jeans and you may be heavier on the bottom. So if you're wearing skinny jeans and you're heavier on the bottom, the fit may not be proportionate to the rest of your body. It's going to look like you have wider hips, and then you're going to see that you're going to come in like this, like an inverted triangle. So with skinny jeans, for instance, you want to be able to balance the top by emphasizing the top, okay? So also with your fit, you want to make sure you're comfortable in what you're wearing. When you're comfortable in what you're wearing, you know for sure that for one, you're going to be able to wear it in confidence, but also it's actually going to fit. It's going to fit your body. And when I say fit, now we're not talking about buying shirts that are so tight to your body to where you can see everything that's going on here. No, a fitted shirt will be a shirt that's already contoured. Okay, it's already contoured on the side, which creates that hourglass shape, but it also is form of how it's cut. Okay, so sometimes the shirts can be cut too high, and causes you to have like that indentation. The shirt can be cut too long and allow for you to have a bubble top. Hello, Doug. Or your shirt can be fitted where it comes and hits your natural hip line to allow for you to have that seamless look and to create a more balanced look. So pay attention to the fit of your clothes. If you feel like your clothes is too big, go to a tailor. A tailor can be able to fit that style to your body. And let's say you're wearing something that's too small. You need to give it away. That's all I'm going to say. You need to give it away. But sometimes, let's say you may want to wear a skirt. Some people like to wear pencil skirts. I love wearing pencil skirts, but I personally am a pear shape. So I already know my bottom half is going to be emphasized. So one of the ways that I'm able to, I'm sorry, guys, the way that I'm able to, let's say, create, let me just keep it this simple, create the hourglass shape is also by the color that I use. So I use a lighter color on top because lighter colors actually expand. It makes you, and it highlights your skin. So the natural color that you use, so let's say you might wear yellow. Yellow is bright. So good morning. So naturally yellow is going to brighten your skin up as well. And that depends on also your skin tone, because sometimes if you have a yellow undertone, and we'll talk about that next week, you guys, about color, but naturally under your skin tone, yes, the same thing applies to men. So we're going to touch on that too. I'll touch on that too, Doug, for you, for men. So when it comes to color, it's going to expand you. Color naturally attracts light. It attracts light. And so it makes you look bigger than you are sometimes on TV. It can make you look, and this is even sometimes with white. Sometimes white will make you look bigger. But it's white or any highlighted color. It's supposed to highlight your skin tone. So it's going to bring out the colors. It's going to bring out the brightness in your skin. That's the whole point of having light color. But if you want to be able to de-emphasize, you already know you're going to wear black. Black is going to allow for you to minimize your look and de-emphasize those areas. So pay attention to that because, like I said, I'm a pear shape, so I know I may wear a black top, black bottom, but I may wear a yellow top, a pink top, or a blue top to expand or highlight my top, and so that it looks more proportionate to my bottom. All right. So you definitely want to play with your colors. Also with colors. Colors can make you look washed out. And you guys, the way I got this lighting going on, this is not an example of washed out. But like, we're going to make it work this week. All right. So whenever you have light colors, what it does, it creates a focal point on you. So for instance, if I put black against white, you're going to notice the white first because it highlights and it's going to emphasize. So when you put colors on, you're going to be able to see what makes me look bright, what makes me look refreshed. Those are your colors. The colors that you put on that make you look muted or toned out, you want to de-emphasize that and not wear it as much in a big proportion, like a full shirt. Like I do not look good in brown at all, you guys. Brown is not my color, but I can do other shades of brown, like the lighter browns. I can't, the further I go darker brown, I look muted out, okay? So if you want to be able to emphasize, okay, emphasize, you want to choose lighter colors that bring out the brightness in your skin in order to minimize and de-emphasize any areas or problem areas that you have. Then you want to wear black, blue, or those colors that allow for you to be able to de-emphasize that area. Okay. Now, please pay attention, y'all. Please pay attention to the colors that you're putting on your body. If you want to be able to wear a certain color that looks muted, do it in small amounts. Because the reason why you want to do it in small amounts is because you're going to really look like a blank canvas. And this does apply to men as well. So if you're putting on a suit, all right, think about if you're putting on a suit. You're going to put on a black suit, and it's going to de-emphasize your shape. And one of the things I've seen what's big now with men is wearing these suits that fit. Men, these tight suits don't always fit you. Please, I'm making a cry right now. Tight suits are not meant for every man, especially when you have a bulk. Your body is thick. You probably do. Hey, I'm glad you got confidence, Clarky, but I'm talking about to the ones that's wearing the suits that causes their leg pants to come up and it looking bunched up. It's about fit. If your thighs are bigger than there's a lot of men that are smaller now. So if your thighs you got a healthy thigh, and this is for women too, you don't want to wear something that's going to emphasize your legs. Yeah, I know you've seen it. I mean, these men wearing these too tight suits. I've seen it. Like, it's too tight. That's not fitting you. Just because it's making you look like this, that does not fit you. A nice tailored suit allows for you to be able to move around. It still has that natural man cut to it. Men, you're cut like that too. They'll emphasize your waist and they'll de-emphasize, across the hips. They'll do that with your suits as well. But when you put that suit on, you should feel comfortable with the fit that goes to fit. Like, you got to feel comfortable in the clothes that you're wearing, but you don't want it to be so constricted that your skin is bubbling up and you constantly having to go like this or shake your legs loose. And that applies for, nah, y'all crazy. Y'all already seen them. We're talking about fashion, not biceps. But you want to be able to have a look that fits. That's why fit is very important, because it's going to help your body look proportionate. Now, men, with your body types, you're more of an inverted triangle naturally. And then your body naturally goes down like that. Okay. So usually with men, the way that I fit men is, like I said, I go by their size. If you are more hefty, I'm not going to put you in t-shirts that are too tight around, too tight around your biceps, and you look like you about to bend the shirt, break the shirt, sleeves. No, don't do that. I know y'all think that's sexy. It's not. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. So also, you got to pay attention to the patterns that you wear. Patterns draw attention, you guys. So if you want to be able to wear, so like, for instance, let's talk about polka dots. If you have big polka dots on your shirt, it's going to make you look more emphasized. So if you have a larger bust area, your shirt and your bust is going to look bigger. Whereas if you had smaller circles on your shirt, it will de-emphasize. So for instance, if you have a floral shirt, all right, if you have a whole bunch of floral on your shirt, bunch of floral on your shirt, it's going to attract attention. Just like light colors, it's going to attract attention, okay? So you got to pay attention to that. So if it's going to attract attention and it's light colors, you already know, okay, this is going to be my statement piece. So if you want to be able to tone it down, you can be able to put a nice blazer over it, a neutral dark blazer, or a dark color bottom. So that's going to allow for you to de-emphasize your look, but still have the pattern that you need to draw the attention. If you want to go pattern on the bottom and you happen to be heavy set on the bottom, you want to make it proportionate on top by wearing a dark color. Or vertical patterns also allow for you to have a more seamless, slimmer look. So let's say you may want to wear vertical patterns all over, right? You want to make sure your vertical pattern, I'm sorry, y'all, does not have a widening effect, okay? So when you put it on, you know, sometimes they have small vertical stripes, which allow for you to look slimmer, or they may have larger stripes. Now, I've seen where the larger stripes with big bust women, it makes your bust look huge. I'm telling you guys, look in the mirror and really look at, does this emphasize areas I don't want to emphasize? And if you do, oh, okay, thank you. But if you do have an area that you don't want emphasized, then you already know patterns and light color is going to do that. If you want to be able to de-emphasize, it's going to be dark colors and smaller patterns. So also pay attention to, if you have, what I like to say, a whole lot of sparkle. So sequins, enhancements, embellishments is going to add to your look. Usually when I shop, I love having outfits or shirts or tops that have detailing. Detailing that if I wear this, it's going to be a statement piece in my closet. And sometimes if we have embellishments where it sparkles or like, you know, ruffles or even lace, sometimes like a double lace, that right there is going to emphasize areas. Okay. So for instance, if you have a ruffle lace top where it's an added ruffle, like right going around, let's say we're going to pretend like I have an added ruffle here. It's going to emphasize the top half of my body. So in order to be able to make sure that if this area is going to be emphasized, I'm going to make sure it's proportional on the bottom. So if I'm heavier on top and I want to wear ruffles on top or a large embellishment on top, I'm going to, in my bottom half, I'm going to emphasize it more. I'm either going to emphasize it with color or the type of silhouette that I'm going to use. So I hope this is really helping you guys. I'm trying to go through it. Usually, oh, thank you. Yeah, so with body types, thank you, Diane. What she said was to make what advice for interviews do you have to make a statement? Are you talking about job interviews or TV interviews? You got to be specific because I've dressed women for both. So let me know if you want to talk about statement pieces for job interviews or for other types of interviews. So what Diane was saying is that she does thank you for everybody's not really understanding how to dress their body types for job interviews. So yes, even for job interviews, we're going to touch on that. So whenever you don't understand, that's why I say use the hourglass as your benchmark. Because when you use that hourglass as your benchmark, you're able to kind of feel and see what works for you and what doesn't. And so by knowing just how color works with your body and how patterns work, you're able to know, okay, when it comes to light colors, I already know it's going to emphasize anything that I have. When it comes to dark colors, it's going to de-emphasize. And you already know that when you put on a white shirt, that is attracting light. It's attracting to you. When you put on dark pants, you automatically know it's going to make you look slimmer. So just paying attention to the clothes that you're putting on and how you're putting it on is going to allow for you to do that. And then making sure you're fit. Oh man, when your fit is on point, you're going to see your clothes have that hourglass shape to it now. You're going to say, okay, this shirt looks more boxy. All right. If this shirt looks more boxy and I know it's going to look big on my top half and I'm smaller on my top half than I am on my bottom, then I can be able to emphasize it with a waist belt. I can be able to de-emphasize it with high waist pants. All right. So yeah. Black definitely makes you look more slimmer. So if you want to have a statement piece when you're going to interviews, okay? So there's a difference between TV and a job interview. So if you're going to a job interview and you want to make sure that your body type is on point, but also your gear. One of the things that I love about dressing up for when I was dressing up for job interviews is that I dressed up like I was going for the manager position. And if I was going for the manager position, I'm going to dress like the owner. Like I always dress one step up when I go to on lighting. No, if you're talking about camera stuff, I'm not good at camera. I can't answer that. But if you're going to a job interview, always dress one level up or more, or like the owner. I usually dress like the owner or the manager. Like I'm coming in there with the confidence of a manager or owner as well. So what I would say is if you want to be able to make a statement whenever you're walking into a job interview, you can be able to wear a blue suit. And they always say wear blue or black, but I've even worn like turquoise pants. It depends on what type of job you're going into. Kind of get a feel of the type of job. Any jobs that I go into, I would do an all black look. I've done a blue look where it's blue on the bottom and I pop my top on top. And I use, in the way that I make my statement pieces is it may be a lace arm, or it may be how the shirt is constructed to where it may have like a cinched side. I may wear a top that is, like, let's say a big floral print to where it may stand out. But then what I may put over it is a nice pantsuit under it. Director of nurses. Yes. I say walk in. Ooh, you can walk in like a blue. I'm thinking like a blue. If not even blue, you can go blue, a dark blue. You can go black. And then you can be able to accent it with a nice subdued shirt. Like think about if you have to go around and look at, patients and stuff. If you're going around looking at patients are going to want you to be, you guys, let me go ahead for the other guys so they know what we're talking about. Okay. So an individual on Periscope, I can't remember your name, sorry, asked me, what should I wear to a job interview to make a statement? So that's why I'm telling them some advice. And they're going for a director of nurse. Yes, I love it. Go to pumpsandprofit.com and I can help you put the full outfit together right in your closet. Go to pumpsandprofit.com, get started so that we can be able to get that together for you. So that when you walk in there as the director of nurses, you're going to be on point. I promise you. But you want to be able to feel like, okay, if I'm going to be a nurse, I want my patients to feel comfortable. I want my patients to feel good. Hello, shoulder pad. I want my patients to see me as a ray of sunshine. Personify your clothes. So if you're able to do that, then you can walk in and say, okay, I'm being the director, but I want to step in here and I want to step correct. So you can come in a suit with a nice embellishment in embellish your accessories. You can go by that. If you want to keep it more, calm, embellish it in accessories. Anyways, all right. So I'm checking around to see if we have any other questions. Now, TV. There's certain things that you can't wear on TV because it's going to catch light. It's going to be too blingy. Let's say you got a TV interview. You want to wear bright colors on TV. Bright colors, primary colors. It's going to look great. If you, the biggest thing I would say, even if you want to be on TV interviews, look at the colors that you see news anchors wear. Their colors are bright. If you ever notice, they don't wear much accessories at all because it's going to be blinging in the light. So like I said, always pay attention to where you're going and where you're going that day and where you're going in life. Because when you know where you're going, you're able to determine what best fits for that. And make sure that your style and your own personality pops. All right? No, I don't always wear shoulder pads. I don't have shoulder pads on now. All right, you guys. So do y'all have any more style questions for me? Shoulder pads doesn't always, work, but shoulder pads doesn't always work with everything. When you want to wear shoulder pads, It actually is going to emphasize your shoulders. So if you emphasize, oh, it's a podcast. Okay, I'm gonna check them out. If it's a podcast, I'm gonna definitely check them out. I can do that. Dressing what? What you mean? Let the people know about dressing. What are we dressing? We got 4 minutes, you guys. When is the best time to wear a suit? Always. No, it depends. The best time to wear a suit is, I mean, I would wear a suit every day if I was a male. I would wear a suit every day as if I was a male because I'm going somewhere important. What was it? Y'all tell me if I got this right. Is it Happiness? Y'all, you got, I think it's with Will Smith. He, no, it wasn't even Will Smith. I think it was The Fight Club. The Fight Club, this man wore a suit every day with a briefcase. He wanted everybody to know that he had somewhere to go. So just imagine putting on a suit and feeling that confidence on allowing you to just exude that confidence of wearing a suit. A suit gives you that. If you ever notice when a man wears a suit, he has confidence. So if you're tired of wearing a suit, why don't you switch up your bottoms? If you are if you're at work and you can't go semi-casual and wear a jean bottom, then wear a nice pantsuit with a vest. Just change it to a vest if you want to be able to do that. Well, the kid, you need to go to pumpsandprofit.com, get started, and I can be able to tell you exactly how you could be able to do that with your wardrobe. That's the only way I can be really specific to you. All right. Any more questions you got? Oh, somebody asked about dresses for your body type. So dresses, you want to pay attention to the silhouette. Yeah. If you wear a suit every day, you're going to feel confident. Try it out for a week. See how it goes for you by wearing a suit every day. And if you want to be able to transition the top, put on a vest. Awesome. So somebody asked, what about dresses for your body type? All right. So for hourglass shape, one of the things, pay attention to the fit, how it's cut. This dress is automatically cut in an hourglass shape. Okay. So the fit, I know, is going to be an hourglass to a certain extent. Also, as you can see right here, they are taking the emphasis from your stomach area. For the ones that's over here on Facebook, is de-emphasizing your stomach area. But if you have, if you are heavy in your stomach area, this is actually going to emphasize it because it's a lighter color. It's a lighter color, you guys, but it also has these attachments right here that's going to emphasize this area. Okay. And the dress fits. That's another reason why you got to pay attention, because if the dress fits here, then you already know it's going to emphasize this area right here. Okay. So if you want to be able to, let's say you're larger at the top and smaller at the bottom. All right. So you want to be able to emphasize your top and de-emphasize your bottom. To be able to do that, you can do that with empire waist dresses, or you could be able to do that with A-line cut dresses or skirts. If you have if you're more of a rectangle, what you want to do is you want to buy dresses that already have that hourglass look, but you also want to be able to have a waist belt to be able to de-emphasize your rectangle shape. Or you can be able to put on a blazer that already is cut in the hourglass shape, and that's going to allow for you to be able to create that hourglass shape. Hello, y'all. So if you have if you're more of a pear shape, you want to be able to de-emphasize your bottom and make your top larger. So in order to do that, you may wear larger tops that's on top, not larger tops, excuse me, tops that are emphasized on top. And the way that you can do that with the dress is you can be able to de-emphasize your waist and wearing a fitted dress, but then allowing a blazer to be able to put that on you. And that's going to allow for you to have a more emphasis on top to create that hourglass shape. If you are apple or oval and your shape is more awesome, appreciate it. So if you want to be able to have, if you're more of an apple or oval shape, you want to do kind of like the same thing with the rectangle, but you got to be careful, you guys, okay? You got to be careful. For an apple shape, if you want to be able to emphasize, what I like about it is the best way for an apple shape is empire. That's the best way, because what it's going to do is it's going to allow for this area to have the emphasis, but then it's going to come down like this. Can you guys see that? All right. So empire waist is going to give you that. And that's more of a A-line cut as well. So let's say, you know, you're looking like this, but you want to look like this. So if you have a higher bust, you know, you're going to look good in V-necks to de-emphasize that. So all of this is going to be emphasized, but having that empire waist or having it to wear a sheath dress also does that. Thank you. I appreciate it. A sheath dress is also going to be able to emphasize that for you, because a sheath dress is already cut in that natural form for you. And you can always be able to emphasize right here, not right here where your waist is, you guys, not right here. You want to emphasize more up here to break up your figure. The whole point is being able to break up your figure to create that hourglass shape. Good question. I like that one. That was a good one. Everybody's asking good questions. I appreciate it, you guys. I love it. All right. So we are up on the 30-minute mark. So I'm going to go ahead. If you guys want to keep in touch with me, definitely be able to connect with me on pumpsandprofit.com. If you want to be able to qualify for a free style assessment, but you can also be able to connect with me on Pumps Profit across the board. Please continue to, I love your style questions. Ooh, nice one. Got another one. I love this. If you have okay, so my plus size women, well, I like to say my beautiful curvy ladies, if you already have an hourglass shape in your plus size, then you already have an hourglass shape. It's the same thing, okay? So even though you may be plus size, you're still going to have your body. If you were to lose weight, you would still fall within these categories. So what you want to do is pay attention. If you are plus size and you're not able to really determine what your body shape is, feel your bone structure. All right. So when you feel your bone structure, you're going to feel if you naturally, and you're going to come, and this is where you want to be able to measure yourself at. Okay. You want to measure yourself right here. Right here is going to tell you what type of shape you have. So whenever you measure yourself, you're going to feel, okay, my bones are coming out right here. It's smaller right here, and it's coming out right here. That's automatically, okay, I know I'm going to be around in the pear or in the hourglass shape. So if you want to get specific with it, get you a measuring tape. Get you a simple measuring tape. That's right, y'all. I keep it ready. Get you a simple measuring tape. I'm not going to measure I don't want y'all to know my measurements. And then what you're going to do, you're going to begin to measure yourself at your highest bust across here. You're going to measure yourself at the highest bust. You're going to measure yourself at your waist, and you're going to pull it snugly. And then you're going to measure yourself at your highest of your hips. That's going to let you know what your proportions are so that you can be determined if you are hourglass, a pear shape, inverted, apple, rectangle. So if you're a rectangle, all your body proportion is going to be around the same. If you are apple, you're going to see that you may bulge out more in your waist area. If you are hourglass shape, you're going to see that you're more proportionate on your top and bottom half. If you are an inverted triangle, you're going to see that your top half is smaller. An inverted triangle, you're going to see that your top half is bigger than your smaller half. So I think definitely helpful to measure yourself with a measuring tape. If you're not sure, you can always go to boutiques or Pumps and Profit and, you know, but you can be able to go to boutiques and they can be able to measure you if you're not sure on how to measure yourself. But your bone structure will usually tell you what size you are. And these same rules actually do apply to plus size women as well. Great question, Nicole. Love it. Do we have any more questions? I'm going to start closing out, you guys. I love you guys. Like, you guys was definitely chiming in today. I love it. I love being able to just, when everybody just asks questions, I just love it. And it keeps me on my toes too, you guys. It really do. It keeps me on my toes and it makes sure I know what I'm talking about. Good thing I do. Thank you, Nicole. I appreciate the question. So you guys, if you have any more style questions for me, thanks, Cal. Thank you. I appreciate it. So if y'all have any more questions, send them to me on IG at Pumps and Profit or Facebook at Pumps and Profit. Come and like. I do not make clothes at this time. At this time, I do not make my clothes. Not at this time. But I will. Stay tuned for that. But I am coming out with a collection, you guys. I'm making sure focus formula. If you guys got to see the live yesterday, the focus formula. There's some things that you got to prioritize the right way. So the collection is still coming out. The collection is still coming out, you guys. If you are in the Atlanta area, I am. So you guys, some of you don't know, but I am the national director of Amplify Her. It's a women's empowerment group where we allow, oh my God, when I tell y'all the collaboration is serious, it is so serious. First of all, one of the things that I love about Amplify Her is how everybody is able to come together. And I'm not saying this because, you know, Yay Team Amplify Her. I'm being serious. You guys connect with me and the ladies from Amplify Her, because when I tell you that we are allowing women to have platforms to speak on, you're looking at a woman that is not just being a national director. The reason that was God-given. All right. But this Amplify Her allows for you to have a platform, whether that's TV, whether that's on stage, whether that's a book. It provides a platform for you to be able to have your voice. So there's three things that we do. We expand your reach, increase your voice, and stand on your story. You're looking at a byproduct of Amplify Her. This is a byproduct of Amplify Her. The owner of Amplify Her is Erica Latrice. That's why I say if you guys are going to be in the Atlanta area, inbox me so that you guys can be able to meet me in person, but also come join like-minded women here in Atlanta. This is our second stop. We're on tour. I'm definitely going to keep you guys updated. The next stop is going to be in Chicago. But be able to come out. And I'm telling you, when I tell you that we soar, and we don't play. This is about movements and coming together as women. And I'm not just telling, and y'all see me, and I'm all about collaborating. That's what we do here. We collaborate at Amplify Her. So I just wanted to give a shout out to Erica Latrice, because she has been a vital part in my business, but also in my life, in allowing me to know that I am great, even when I felt like I wasn't great. And sometimes we need that, especially as business women and women that are out here making our, out here striving to reach new heights in our careers as well. We need to know sometimes that we are great. And sometimes we have to speak into each other and let each other know, but also collaborate and build wealth together. If you ever read The Richest Man in Babylon, that's one of my biggest things. That's my mission, to allow women to realize that through The Richest Man in Babylon, through a mindset of prosperity, we all can share in the wealth, and we all can have our part in the wealth, because at the end of the day, we all can be wealthy. And you cannot do what I do. So you cannot and will not be able to replicate Pumps and Profit. No, regardless of how much you may try, you cannot. Why? Because you are not me. And so that's what the richest man in Babylon talks about, how at the end of the day, we all can share in the wealth, but we all can collaborate and build together. That's what we do at Amplify Her. And I love the women that's there. Like I said, we are making movements. What you guys are seeing now, I am live streaming from YouTube to Facebook to IG and Periscope right now. I'm going all across the board. Now, I know I got to get better with my time, but hey, I got other things that I'm doing that's part of that. But at the end of the day, I'm going to get my tail on here and I'm going to speak to you guys so that you can be empowered to step out in confidence, not only in your style, but also in your vision so that you can carry on to do what you need to do. So that right there, not only am I expanding my reach, but I'm increasing my voice and I'm telling you guys what I'm doing and all the things that I've done in the past and all the things that I've learned, and that's standing on my story today. So what you're seeing is a byproduct of what Amplify Her has helped me do. So let me just that's just my little spiel on it. So if you are in the Atlanta area, join us August 17th and 18th. We're going to be in Atlanta. Okay, you guys, definitely connect with me, whether on Facebook or IG. Just inbox me. I can get you that information. All right, so it looks like we have no more questions. All right, so since we don't have any more questions, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. If you want to be able to stay connected with me, like I said, go to pumpsandprofit.com, click get started. I mean, when I tell y'all the question's simple, fill it out. I'm going to show you how to work your wardrobe right from your closet. You're going to enjoy it. And I love you guys. And I thank you for all the love, all the questions, and all the feedback. We are doing this weekdays, 9 a.m. Weekdays, 9 a.m.-ish. Hey, 9 a.m.-ish. We're going to keep it real, okay? So later today, if I am able to get to the mall, you guys, we're going to do that as well because I love being able to go to the stores. So definitely be able to chime in with me there. All right, you guys. So I love you. And I want y'all to go out and slay today. All right. Go out and slay today because you are worth it. And your greatness will show not only through your clothes, but also through your confidence. Thank you. My lipstick is actually, I don't want to promote different brands, but this is MAC. This is my MAC. It's MAC. Oh, it's the matte. Oh God, you guys, it's gone. Sorry. I don't know. I don't remember what color it was. So yeah, I'm sorry. I don't remember what it is, what color it is. Sorry. All right, my loves. So until next time, still send me your style questions, okay? Still send me your style questions. I want to keep the conversation going all week. I can definitely be able to answer your questions through our stories. So if you don't have any more questions, we are going to end it here. Until next time, you guys. All right. So